Hello, beautiful souls. How are you all doing today in this rainy day? Well, it is always rainy in the Netherlands. So, welcome to the channel. Welcome to I Neptune Tarot. I am Neptune and I am happy to present you a channeled messages video that in this video I will channel messages by using tarot cards or just using different methods in order to get messages that you are meant to find, that are meant for you. So let's get started. Let's get started with some messages for you. Let's see what is going on right now. What spirit wants you to know right now? In what kind of energies you are right now? Okay, I do feel that currently you are running from something. You are trying to escape some kind of situation that feels a bit scary, a bit intense. There is fire. Well, not literal fire, but in the card that I pulled, there is fire. So I do feel that you are escaping from something. You are like some kind of hero, let's say. There is a situation that doesn't feel or the situation that is working in your favor, and you are choosing yourself and you are choosing to move on from that situation. The card that I have in the bottom of the deck is the Empress card, which is telling me that you are embracing yourself, you are taking good care of yourself. Indeed, the choice that you are making is choosing yourself rather than choosing anyone else. So this does feel like graduation, this does feel like some kind of a level up on your side. Let's try to find out more. I'm just reshuffling my cards. Okay, there are several messages that are popping up right away. So the cards that I got are all major arcanas, and those major arcanas have strong messages for you. First of all, what I feel from spirit is that you are finding your own balance. Currently, as we are speaking, you are somehow balancing something. I do feel that you are in between chapters and you are just reaching that point where things slowly start making sense. I do feel that maybe you are balancing your spiritual kind of world with the physical one. I do feel that the physical world takes longer to match the spiritual one, the 5D level. And the card that I have in front of me is a Temperance card, which is telling me that something is being balanced. And this card comes as a major arcana. So I do feel that here you are balancing two different worlds. You are balancing your spiritual growth with your physical existence, with your physical life in general. We have the Judgment card as well, but we have it in reverse, which is telling me that there are still certain lessons that are meant to be learned. There are still things that you don't quite know exactly how they are working out, but still you are willing to learn. And also we have the Star card. The Star card, for some reason, is telling me about transformation. Something is transforming and it's taking more positive kind of way. I do sense lighter energies that are entering into your life. I do sense that currently you are shedding some kind of a heavy layer in order to embrace lighter energy into your life. So whatever goes from your life, you should not hold on to it. I mean, whatever feels like falling apart, just let it fall apart. If it's not meant to stay, just let it fall apart. Because I do feel as a current energy that you are shedding off some kind of a layer that is not serving you. Some kind of something that was based on karma, something that was based on life that was meant to teach you lessons. And I do feel that you have graduated from those lessons. You are in some kind of graduation period where you have integrated most of the karmic lessons that you were meant to learn throughout this lifetime. And now you are stepping into your highest timeline where your blessings are just going to pour in. I don't want to sugarcoat this, but I do feel that the energies that are about to enter, the next path that you are about to take, it will be much lighter than the one that you have experienced up until now. I do feel that I am actually channeling a collective that is reaching their highest timeline. A collective that is reaching a timeline where things are happening naturally. Things are going with the flow. We have Eight of Cups in the bottom of the deck, which is telling me that currently, as a current energy, maybe some of you from the collective have hard time to let go something emotionally. This has literally, it is literally something from your emotional world. It might be some kind of heavy departure, hard departure, or just someone in your life. But with the Eight of Cups in reverse, I do feel that crossroad, somebody that wants to leave, but at the same time, their heart is still there, their feelings are still there. This could indicate a person that is on your mind. This could indicate someone that do not give you what you deserve, do not meet you at the level that you are. You still have feelings for that person. That's what I feel from the Eight of Cups. And having those feelings makes it difficult for you to turn your back and leave. But deep down, you know that the best thing you can do is indeed choosing yourself and leave. And what we got in the beginning was a message about you stepping into a new chapter, you choosing yourself. And I do feel that your feelings and emotions, they need to catch up to that new vibe that you are embracing. Your feelings and emotions, maybe they are still somewhere back. Maybe they are still not reaching that point where you are completely embracing that new period in your life, that new chapter. So there is some time for them to catch up. I will take some more cards in order to find out what's going on with the feelings and emotions, why they feel stuck. Okay, so the way I see it, deep down, there isn't that much left for you to fight for regarding that situation that I just mentioned, that situation for the collective. There isn't that much to fight for. Pretty much everything has settled. There is no need for you to stay or no need for you to put any efforts. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Also not worth it for you to make any investments there, any emotional, any physical, any kind of efforts in general. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse, which is telling me that there were a lot of anxieties, there were a lot of fears, thoughts, constant thinking about that situation that you have emotionally hard time to let go of. However, this card came in reverse, which is telling me that you are freeing yourself, you are letting go of those fears, you are climbing above them and seeing them with clarity. Even on the card itself, I can notice that one of the eyes of the girl that is portrayed in the card is open, which is telling me that you are seeing something. You are realizing something about your fears and you are going above them. In the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon card in reverse, which is perfect for this combination. It is telling me that you are realizing something. You are letting go of fears. This is a second confirmation. This is like a double confirmation with the Nine of Swords in reverse. With the Moon in reverse, I do feel that whatever you perceived on a subconscious level as a fear, slowly it is starting to fade away. Slowly those fears that you have built around this situation or this person, they are slowly fading away. Okay. I would just see if there are any other messages that are meant to find you, the one who tapped into this collective energy. Okay, so definitely the change is coming. I have the Wheel of Fortune in the bottom of the deck, which is telling me that some kind of situation, some kind of major change is coming. I do see this wheel as some kind of major spin in your life. You have lived on one side of the wheel. Now it's time for you to move on the other side. Now it's time for you to tap into higher powers and higher purpose. You are being called for it. That's what I'm feeling. And with the Four of Cups in reverse, this is telling me this is giving me even stronger sensation that you are starting to realize it. You are actually seeing what you were not able to see before. I do sense awakening. I do sense opening up your eyes, realizing something that was always there. It does feel as if every single event in your life, everything that you have experienced, one by one, it has led you to this moment. It has led you for you to realize this, for you to realize your higher purpose. And I do feel that the collective that is stepping here, the collective has higher purpose in order to raise a frequency on this planet, in order to guide others. Okay. Let me take some more cards. Okay. So I have the Emperor in an upright position and Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is telling me about someone that is in power. This could indicate a masculine energy that is in your life, that has power. However, we have the Pentacle, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which indicates that the power is not in their hands anymore. I do feel that this is indicating someone that had strong influence in your life, someone with strong masculine energy, someone dominant. It could be a family figure as well. We have the Ten of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck. However, the major pentacle came in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles. And yeah, for many of you, I do feel strongly a family figure, someone that had power, someone that felt a bit rigid, controlling. And with the Ace of Pentacles next to this card, I do feel that, the reversed Ace of Pentacles, I do feel that Spirit wants to say to you that this family member, or this karmic person do not have power over you. They lose their control, they lose their power over you. You are being freed from it. I do feel that you are on a doorway to something much better. The way I see it in the cards, it says to me that what is awaiting you feels much more peaceful, feels like home, feels like you are being welcomed, feels like you belong there, wherever you are stepping into. It is going to feel much peaceful, actually. That's the sensation that I'm getting from the card that is in front of me. Okay. We got the Moon card once again, this time in an upright position, and the King of Wands in reverse. This is saying to me that there are still some fears and insecurity that is going on. I do feel that Spirit is saying to you that even though you are watching this video, even though spiritually you are quite matured, you are awakened, ascended, on a physical level, on a 3D level, things are going in a much slower way. And I do feel that this is causing frustrations in you. And I do feel that you are walking your path, but sometimes it feels heavy on you, not seeing any change on a physical, on a 3D life. Feeling the change and the shift within you, but at the same time, your physical reality staying exactly the same, it could feel heavy. But I do feel that you are guided. You are guided and you are walking a path that you are meant to walk. There isn't anything to be afraid of. Even though I do sense that there are a lot of fears that are around you. I mean, there is some kind of not insecurity, but let's say not being sure of what is awaiting you, not knowing what the future is going to bring, and still standing up and stepping up and actually moving towards it. We have the King of Wands in reverse as well, which tells me that there isn't that much. You don't have to do that much anymore. Whatever you were meant to do, it was already done. You are almost there. You don't have to lift a finger. You don't have to do anything extra. Just keep moving. Just keep moving with flow. Keep moving with life. Okay, let me take some more messages for you. The World card in an upright position. And Queen of Cups. Okay. Well, this is telling me that indeed you are closing the old chapter. You are shutting the door of karmic. You are shutting the door of past lessons. You are graduating. You are closing it completely. And you are reaching emotional maturity. You are reaching emotional clarity. Indeed, I do feel that you are just much more aware what you want and where you are headed. I do sense that clarity. At the same time, I do sense peace. I do sense Zen kind of energy. You are operating from a spot which feels much more peaceful. All right. Let me just channel some random messages for the collective. Let me see if there is anything else that you need to know regarding the current path that you are walking on, regarding the current messages that you are meant to find out. But up until now, all the messages that we got were about you closing off old chapter and passing towards a new one. This came as a strong collective message here. It does feel like a graduation. It does feel like just starting a new life. There are still things that you have hard time to express. There are still things that make you look back at the past and make you reflect on the past actions and reactions, especially when it comes to the matters of the heart. I do feel that many of you are, well, maybe there is someone that is in your mind, and maybe there is a situation where you felt as if you could not express yourself. I do feel that you are carrying some kind of past disappointments from your love life, because what I see on my card is some kind of emphasis on the heart, someone that is wearing a shield on the zone where their heart is. So, as if you are trying to protect your heart, as if you are trying to block anyone that can hurt you, anyone that can hurt your feelings, as if you are wearing some kind of an armor and not interacting too much, not trying to not invest too much in connections. I'm not sure if that message is meant for you, the one that is watching this, since it is collective, but I do feel that someone is taking precautions. Someone is guarding their heart. It does seem like you have experienced a lot of turmoils. You have experienced a lot of heavy energies, a lot of dreams being shattered, things falling apart, old structures being destroyed, and you are moving forward. That's what I feel from my cards. That's what I feel as a message for you, the one that is watching this. You are moving forward and you are choosing a new path by closing emotionally the one that you are on. We had 8 of Cups in reverse, now we have it in an upright in the bottom of the deck, which is telling me that whatever felt stuck, whatever you had hard time to release emotionally, eventually you will manage to. You will succeed. You will move forward. The path ahead is much brighter than the one that you walked on. That's what I feel as a general from the cards. The first thing that I saw was a rainbow in one of the cards, which tells me that you are passing under the rainbow, you are passing below the rainbow, and you are like crossing different lines, crossing a line that that is allowing you to be you. I mean, moving towards a chapter where you will feel more like you. You will feel the blessings coming your way, not being delayed, not being blocked. And it has been balanced. It has been balanced for you. I do feel that currently you are in that in-between zone. And we are in Scorpio period. Anyway, Scorpio period is indicating endings that lead towards new beginnings. Maybe it does feel intense to let go of the old structures, the old things. But I do feel that now is the time where you are letting go of the old structures. Maybe you prefer to spend some time on your own. Maybe you prefer to isolate yourself a bit. I do feel as a current energy for this Scorpio season that you don't feel like doing that much. You feel you'd rather just spend time at home, spend time in a warm environment. I don't even sense that you feel like socializing too much. Maybe the people around you, they cannot understand you. They do not speak the high frequency language that you speak. By that I mean, on a soul level, you have ascended, and it is difficult for you to find people that are like-minded. People with whom you can talk about higher perspectives. People that could lift you up. Once again, what I see in my cards is shielding your heart. Shielding your heart from past disappointments. Still looking forward towards the future, but still having a bit more precautions. That's what I'm feeling from the cards. Not fully releasing the past. Keeping the past there just to have some kind of a defense, some kind of a shield around your heart. As if it does feel a bit like a burden. It does feel a bit like some kind of a disappointment that has lingering effect. What I see in my cards is one person that is dressed up in black, completely covered, and the other person dressed up in white, looking towards the future. One of the persons is one of the people is looking back towards the past with pain and disappointment. The other person is open towards the future, open to receive what the future has for them. So I do feel that currently you are in between those two energies. Maybe you have not completely released the past, but you are slowly releasing it. Let me take a clarifying card. Okay, so what I got from the cards is that there is still hesitation, there are still things that need to be balanced out. You are actually in the zone of balancing things out. It does feel like in your previous chapter, or the chapter that you are still closing, there were a lot of things that were not fair. There were a lot of things where you invested, where you tried, where you gave your best, you kept giving and giving, but you could not receive. You could not receive back anything of what you used as an energy. And at the same time, there is that peacefulness. There is that peaceful energy that that you have done your best, that there isn't anything more that you can do. I do sense acceptance regarding your current situation, regarding your current timeline. I do sense acceptance, as if you tried your best, and if it didn't work out, it didn't work out. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. I do sense peace and acceptance, as if you are, even if you have not reached that point, I do feel that you are going to reach a point where you will just accept things the way they are and close the door and move forward. That's the energy that you are getting into. That's the main thing that I felt from the very beginning of this reading. It does feel like the happiness is not complete. There are still things that you need to work on. I mean, the happiness is always there, but your mind is interfering. Even if you are happy, even if things are going in an okayish kind of way, the mind always finds something negative to cling to, something negative to attach itself to. However, what I see in the cards is that new beginning is there, new beginning that is full of dreams that are coming true, and full of enthusiasm and ideas, clarity. Those are the messages that I receive from my cards. Those are the messages that I sense for you, the collective that is watching this. I do feel that new beginning is there. I got the Fool card. It only takes leap of faith. It only takes closing the old chapter and moving forward without looking back, and only looking forward, holding your dreams up high, and having a clear perception, clear idea, knowing exactly what you want. Because the chapter that you were in, the karmic lessons and everything that you have experienced up until now, they were exactly pointers for you to know what you don't want anymore, what doesn't serve you anymore, what is actually the thing that you want. And I do feel that everything that you have experienced, it had served its purpose. It had shaped you into the person that you are today. The person that is going to move towards their highest timeline. The person that has graduated the school of life. And now they are going to celebrate. Alright, so those were the collective messages that I channeled for you, the ones that joined me in this reading, in this video. Thank you very much for being with me. I appreciate your support. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. Feel free to comment in the comment section how does it resonate, how does it feel, since the messages are all collective. And let's meet again in another video like this one. Bye!